got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Yeah, hoodoo, bitch.
I hit a ball.
Does that reduce your weapon durability? Can you break your knife by poking beach balls?
I hope not.
You stab a beach ball with a knife until the knife pops.
But yeah, on top of the useless leveling system, they've got weapon degradation. So it's like, what is this game trying? Did they just take a bunch of mechanics with no thought? Like, weapon degradation in a game where where you're using weapons that should not degrade, like an iron pipe. What is going to happen to an iron pipe that is going to stop it from being effective, hitting zombies in the noggin?
It's like the first editorialization by Sam B in this entire video game. Is just finally he chips in with his 2 cents about the situation.
Like, wait a minute.
He stabs a woman to death in a bathroom stall.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck! This is not good. I don't like this at all.
I can see weapon degradation for a knife, right? Like I can see how like
you're dull.
Stabbing zombies in the brain, you dull the blade. Okay, that makes sense to me. But yeah, like
a sledgehammer. Like
you could even use that as like a you know a way to like class different weapons. Where like okay, so you've got bladed weapons that are you know really good at killing things, but they degrade because blades you know tend to get dull as you use them. Is that like a human dude in there?
Yeah.
It is.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
What is he doing?
If you hadn't come along. You want to come with me? I'm gathering
Murder him.
any supplies I can
Murder
find
him.
at
Beat
the
him in the head.
Sports rental kiosk.
Murder
Maybe
him.
you'll find
Kill
something
him.
that'll come in handy.
Fucking kill him.
Sam B, a wordsmith, is nonetheless left standing silently.
Fuck this game.
Where's that genius? Where's the muse that whispered to him and birthed "Who do you voodoo bitch" fully formed from his intelligent brain? Guess he might as well have some booty sweat after fighting all of these zombies. Seriously, what's up with the energy drink shit?
It tested real well with the youth demographic.
Take a surfboard. That's your new weapon. Is a surfboard. Hit guys with the
Surf's
surfboard. And
up.
make surf puns. Yeah.
Gnarly.
That would be better than everything else in this game. So.
Okay, so do I want to spend money
Honestly,
on
a game
repairing
where you
this
play
knife?
just like kind of a not super
People
bright but very
diving
enthusiastic
knife.
surf bro would be a really enjoyable zombie game.
All it's going to cost is half of my money to make this knife usable again.
So you wrap the blade in the money, and then it becomes a better one.
They couldn't have like just replaced it with duct tape or like generic parts.
Okay, so to repair the knife was $94, but to upgrade it and make it better is only $20.
You might be asking who you're paying on the island with this money to make your knife better, but obviously that's silly, guys. Come on. You are transferring the money to an offshore's bank account, where it is going to a team of professionals who are then upgrading your weapons remotely.
Oh my god, is this just a first-person Tropico?
And, you know, this game reminds me a lot of a first-person Tropico in the sense that, like, it feels like it feels like it's very popular for how unpolished it is.
I don't know.
Oh, what the
is the right
fuck?
word.
Sam B mutters to himself. His second comment in as many minutes.
Man, I mean, this was alright when there were like 30 zombies, but 31 zombies? That's just crazy.
Yeah, man.
The world's just gone mad now.
Plus, like, $26 to upgrade my feeble diving knife? Shit. I could go home and get it done for 15.
Those exorbitant island resort markups.
They charge so much to upgrade weapons on island resorts. It's just terrible. You feel guilty for upgrading your weapon, but then you're like, do I really want to have to hit this zombie 5 times instead of only 4? I might as well pay.
I mean, it all goes towards local tourism. These guys work for a living.
So is this game supposed to be like a sandbox game, or
No,
It's
it is
actually
like
pretty
a
linear.
yeah.
I mean, not super linear, but it's like you hit a hub, like here, you're just now reaching your second hub.
right?
And you'll go out, do a thing, come back here, get your quest or reward, and then move on to the next area. So it's not so much a hub as like one main path through the game that occasionally has these little branches that reach off. You run to the end of the branch, you come back to the trunk, and go a little further up the trunk.
Yeah, this whole thing just sort of smacks of a video game that was created because the studio needed to create a video game that year.
Yes.
And, like, nobody at any point was really inspired about anything, really? Feels like somebody got the marketing decision to set it on, like, a tropical resort, and from there, like, everything was just completely by rote.
And, like-
I need some health.
So again, what's up with the Warcry zombies? I don't
what
mean like
Sambi's
zombies
thoughts on
from-
this are. Alright, Sambi, what do you think about this situation?
Why is the zombie roaring at you? What?
Hide in the dumpster.
No, you're not. You're not Agent 47. The dumpsters are not for you.
You open up the dumpster and Agent 47 is in there and he glares at you and pulls it closed again.
And he's dressed in a bikini.
So that's where you've been hiding.
Just Agent 47 is in every game hiding in the dumpster.
I don't know what you mean,
Where's
stranger.
Waldo?
God, I
better
hate this
keep
interface.
He's dressed as a
This is not
zombie,
like-
you open it up and he's like, rawr, gurgle, and then he...
He's got one of those hats with like the corks on it.
I'm losing here.
God damn it.
Don't let this
But
guy
since
hit
you're
you.
not a
Thug.
zombie,
Oh, well, that's pigeonholing this zombie. I mean, you don't know what he's about. Oh,
well,
more words of wisdom from Zambi.
so right, since you're not a zombie, you can't see through Agent 47's disguise, right? So he could just be any one of these zombies running around.
That's true.
I'm just thinking, like, in any given Left 4 Dead game, your character would have said something interesting by now.
Several times.
Yeah.
Why does that guy seem to have like
Anthony
game
Birch wrote an
arms
interesting...
that are about like 5 feet longer than his physical arms?
Anthony Birch wrote an interesting article where he said basically the thing they got wrong with Borderlands 2, like, we're at the point where they just, like, they all can't believe how wrong they got it, was that none of the characters have funny lines or interesting lines. They want to be like, oh no, that'll just distract the player, but they realized that when that did happen, the players really responded to it and loved it. That's because, like, you know, you don't really super feel like Sam B in this situation.
Yeah.
It's better to have Sam B make his comments that add to your experience occasionally than, like, as long as he doesn't say anything weird that might alienate you.
What was that? You don't have enough money to upgrade the feeble diving knife, which would cost $114.
Man,
It'll cost one
this
Xbox's
commentary
worth of
on
money.
capitalism is too real.
So, you know
this
what's really
looks
gross?
like? Go ahead, Chris.
I was just gonna say, I've been drinking
Is it
energy
this
drinks that
video
are
game?
unrefrigerated, and that's pretty gross. But it's more gross to think of unrefrigerated energy drinks sitting out in a tropical sun.
Ooh. It'd be like drinking syrup, man. That would not be good. That's just
Ass
vodka.
syrup. What was I gonna say?
Characters talking, making some kind of contribution to the ongoing dialogue so you feel connected to them.
Right. No, I was gonna say something after that, because I think I resolved that point. Oh yeah, you know what this game feels like? This game feels like the best game to come out for Xbox Live Indie Arcade in a given year.
I think you're underestimating how bad the Xbox Live
The best
arcade
one.
games
Like,
were.
it'd be the best, and it's gonna end in like 20 minutes. Like, that's what this game feels like.
And then it's going to say, pay more money to unlock the adventures of
Damn.
Sam B.
Slapping a woman's
Right,
butt
so
with a
I
paddle.
thought so, but you had never been using the kick, so this game has that, like, Dark Messiah Might and Magic, like, the kick is the best thing in the game thing, right?
The kick solves problems for the first few hours of the game. You just knock
And you
all
just
the
need to
zombies
find a
back.
gangplank.
Yeah.
It's just basically a zombie leaf blower.
Yep. Yeah, that's what the kick is. It's a zombie leaf blower. But once you get a little bit later in the game, you start getting flanked, and you start fighting like groups of 3 and 4, and then the kick isn't quite as effective.
All engines are out. Repeat, all engines are out. Ground control.
And it so happens during the zombie apocalypse that a plane is going to crash on the island.
Yeah, what? Why?
Wait, I thought they said all engines are out. It wouldn't be making jet noises if all the engines were out, would it?
Wow, that's a really lazy error.
And why would a zombie apocalypse cause jets to stop functioning? I mean, I realize the overall theme is society goes to hell.
Why would the jet fail?
But it's... Yeah. Like, why does any of this stuff fail? Like, in some places the power is on, in some places it's off, and vehicles don't work, and buildings
sorry, you
fall
lagged
over.
out for me.
Sorry.
Actually, I think you did. Isn't it great when we talk about this during the show? Because it means that you're going to have to edit it out. You'll already be editing the episode.
Says
in
Josh
Premiere,
as he
and you'll
adds
be
more
like,
things to edit out. Let's continue.
Exactly.
Oh
it's
god,
great.
more energy drink. Fast travel. There's a fast travel system in this game?
Yep.
Well, of course.
I'm trying to imagine, like, what kind of renal failure... Do they even have, like, did doctors actually have a word to describe what happens to your kidneys when you drink, like, 20 cans of energy drink and nothing else that's all been cooking in the tropical sun?
I'm seriously getting ill thinking about it.
I mean, I just hate energy drinks, like, all the time,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, oh, they are
I'm probably
they are
not
bad.
the best person to tell you, you know, at what point an energy drink becomes unpalatable, but...
Like,
Yeah, for me,
those are
they're
health
always
drinks, right?
unpalatable.
I've actually never had an energy drink in my entire life, to be honest.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, energy drinks are not what you'd call healthy, but okay.
Yeah, because
I mean, they probably market them as
actually-
health drinks, but...
To me, energy drinks makes me think, like, that'll give me stamina or something. It's weird
What we
that
got
that's
here?
health to me. I have a feeling, like, you know, I mean, not to get too pedantic here, but I have a feeling that there's pretty much no health condition you can have that drinking 20 energy drinks won't exacerbate badly.
Did you hear that? Our third quip from Sam B. He opened something and said, "What do we have here?" So.
And he leaves it ambiguous
You know-
as an exercise to the listener. Very, very restrained. Developers, I applaud you.
I was seriously considering answering your health problem that can be
God
solved with
damn
energy
it.
drinks with dehydration, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure that's actually true.
It's like
Everyone's
when
gonna
we were
yell at
trying
me
to.
again.
It's like what we were trying to do in Unrest, where we were trying to, you know, like set up ambiguity so that they would chase you around. And the question is gonna haunt me. What did he have there? What did he have there, really?
Probably a fistful
I don't
of
even know what
money
we're talking about.
that we can
What?
use to improve a knife. Isn't
I
it
don't know
so
about you
awesome
guys,
that
but
you're...
like the last time I upgraded my PC, I just, got a big wad of cash from the ATM and poured it all over my case, and my PC was suddenly better.
You
The
upgraded your cash.
secret... You son of a bitch! Stop that! This is why everything is ruined.
It's not because we're playing this game.
Alright, maybe. Why aren't you getting these ores? Oh. I say that as he picks up the ore. Like, I watched him walk
Way to go,
by 3 of
Seamus.
these.
You know, in the episode, you're going to be saying that
Yes.
as he's picking it up. It'll
I
be
know.
perfect.
Or I'll be several seconds after he picks it up. And everybody will be like, why is Seamus such a dumbass? And the answer is... shut up.
Okay, so for the record, if I follow the
Please.
compass, it takes me back up to the thing that doesn't seem to have anything in it.
Oh, you mean the
Right.
compass?
The regionalization, guys, I looked it up.
No, I'm pretty sure you're just wrong.
It's like Nevada slash
Fucking fists in
Nevada.
this game.
Why does it always fall apart so fast?
I don't know, maybe it's because you're...
I don't know, but for a man who
Annoying
just drank
people with
40
it.
energy drinks, Sam B's starting to chug a little bit.
Look, he's
By
got
the way-
4 gallons of energy drink in his gut. He's not going to be moving that fast.
If we're gonna talk about, like, gameplay things that have happened too often, like meals that I've had too often in the past few weeks, so they make me sick to think about, like, if we're gonna talk about that kind of mechanic, if I never have a situation where there's a huge amount of distance between me and a point I need to reach, and so I hold down the sprint button and go until I run out of stamina and then start crawling, like, if that never happens to me ever again, I would be really happy.
Seriously, sprint stamina meters are, like, literally the worst thing that has come out of game mechanics in the past,
There's-
like, 5 years.
And there's actually not a whole lot of reason for them. Like, can you think of the last time you ran out of stamina at a crucial moment in a game like this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it does, it's not realistic. And I mean, like, yeah, if you sprint a lot, you'll run out of energy and you'll have to stop and be winded for a while, but like in reality, you sprint for a couple minutes and then you're out of stamina for a half hour, so
Yeah. But in a game like this, I could see a stamina meter being useful for just keeping you from sprinting by all the zombies. Like, that's what a zombie apocalypse should be like.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
okay, that makes sense. What's up?
I think this is the thing that
mean,
made me not
not-
complete the mission.
typically.
Oh my
but-
god.
What?
I couldn't complete the mission. I came here and I looked around and I left because I was bored and I couldn't figure out what to do. The actual mission text says clear all the zombies. That one zombie was the last one, and now I can actually come up here and hit the button.
That zombie was preventing you from using the controls. Turning on
they're
the
there.
radio.
They're there, Chris. Here,
They
have an energy
emit-
drink. You'll feel better.
A low-level EM field that interferes with radio communications. That's why you had to kill all of the zombies.
Oh god, I forgot there's driving in this game and it's awful.
Straight out of like a 1996 driving game. Just really, really bad. The cars do not feel like vehicles at all. It feels like you're just a first person, on foot,
Oh, his
but you
lifeguard
can't
is less stretched
rotate in
now.
place.
Oh no, now it's back.
So,
It's like, you ever put a refrigerator on like one of those little dollies? It feels like a refrigerator on a dolly.
Anybody needs help.
What, can
here,
you just
take
his
this
weapons?
female homemade cleaver. It's an heirloom in my family.
It was the
Just
reward
called a
for completing that quest.
female homemade cleaver.
Feeble.
So, in case you guys haven't picked up on how obnoxious this is, to actually change inventory, I have to come into this GUI, click what I want to use, like this rusty pipe, click equip, and then click which slot I want to put it in, and then it is equipped.
Oh my god, this is making my head hurt just think. This is the sort of thing which really discourages me from ever modifying my inventory and my loadout.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we've found a worse interface than Skyrim.
Like there are plenty of RPGs and like sort of strategy games with RPG elements. I'm looking at you, Mountain Blade, where I have had like obsolete equipment on my character, or in Mountain Blade's case, like my party members, for just hours and hours of game time, just because I couldn't be arsed to go in and swap it all out.
Yeah.
It's so annoying to change your companion's equipment.
Yeah, it's like,
Not
let me go to menu, party, click on the person, click talk with the person.
Then you talk to the
click,
person,
let me see
and
your
you're like,
inventory.
hey, let's talk about that really shitty quarterstaff you've been holding for like way too many levels because I haven't bothered to remove it yet.
And I guess I should probably give you a horse so you don't have to ride behind all of my Swadian knights only to get felled by a crossbow bolt.
So this is one of the things that really bothered me. You have a skill set, right? And it's, I don't know, a 6-10 hour game, something like that. And you upgrade your skills as you go, just like in Borderlands. But some skills, much like in Borderlands, but way worse, are only useful in multiplayer, like decoy. You're more likely to attract the enemy's attention. Yes.
Yep.
You are the unstealth.
Well, it's great if you're playing this character and you're the tank for the team.
Right, you're doing like a melee tank build kind of thing, but...
Yeah. Just ridiculous, especially I wonder
Borderlands
how...
2 actually really had this problem, I think. Like, entire classes were kind of not so good solo. Like, the Siren ability was pretty worthless if you didn't have a team hanging around.
Yeah.
Roland in Borderlands
In the second
1,
game. The first game,
I don't
Siren
think
ability was
very
like
useful.
objectively the best ability in the game. Well, okay, Bloodwing was pretty good, but I suppose it depended on what you wanted to do with it.